Hey Virgo, we are going to do your end of June 2018 reading. So let's do this for your affirmations deck. Good things to come. Virgo, it kind of seems like you've been waiting a few months now for the fruition of all of your hard labor to take shape. And even though it doesn't help or ease the anxiety or the frustration, it is reassuring to know that there are in fact good things coming to you. At least it's going to be worth the wait. I mean, just like everything in life, there's a plan, there's divine timing. Your native spirit deck card is the Ancestors card. So your spirit guides could sense your frustration, I think, with this good things to come card. So they're just going to let you know that even when the future is unknown or the delayed outcome of a situation is unsettling, you still have got to have faith. Have faith that there's a reason for it. Whatever is meant for you won't come unless you're ready. It simply can't. The vibration, the frequency, everything, it's not going to line up. What happens if you try to speed up the process of baking a cake because you're in a rush? Burn the outside. The inside is still runny. Like, sure, it's a cake, but it tastes like ass. You want these good things to come to taste delicious, not like ass. Your work, career, and finance. You guys got the Justice card. So this is where numerology steps in. Justice card is number 11. Native Spirit Deck Ancestors card is 33. So have you been noticing these repetitive numbers? If yes, are you looking them up? If you're not, why? How come? Aren't you curious? And if you haven't seen them at all, that would lead me to question what is distracting you. The Justice card, it's kind of like cause and effect. Like hard work equals big accomplishments. Doing less than your full potential leaves you unfulfilled. In the same regard, being gone for work too much might make you successful with your company, but when you finally get your big break and you make it to the top, who's going to be standing next to you to celebrate? Do you really think it's going to be your kids who haven't played a game of catch with you in 3 years? Your daughter who doesn't remember the last time Dad was home to give her a hug and a kiss and tuck her into bed? You think they're going to be standing next to you? It's not that they don't care, about your accomplishments. It's not that they don't support you. But they certainly don't give a shit about your status. They don't care how much money you make. They want a parent. They want a spouse. Where are your friends? When was the last time you went out for drinks with your friends or went out to a movie? Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Well, Virgo, you should probably make time. Being rich and lonely sure doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. Your love and romance. You have inner child. Well, there's some repetition. Because there's a policy or a procedure or an expectation for every situation in, like, the corporate world, per se. There's like a blog or a YouTube channel, some tutorial for every situation in the relationship world. But there's not really like a policy or a procedure or like must add ingredients for love and creativity. So maybe going out and playing with your kids outside, jumping on the trampoline, having a water fight, going for a bike ride, walk along the trails, coloring with your kids, any of that. It's quality time with your kids, and it brings you back into reality that you used to be a little bit of fun. And sometimes you are your most true self when you are getting to act like the adult child. You know, like when you get to bring out your old Nintendo with the Duck Hunter game and Mario Kart and you have to blow in the cartridge in order to get it to work. You're like in your prime. Like, I got this. Step back. So let that passion overflow into time with your kids and your family, your loved ones, your friends. For your spirit animal, you guys have the dog. The dog. Man's best friend, right? Why is he your best friend? Because he always forgives you, no matter how many times you shove him aside, no matter how many days you're out of town at work, still waiting for you at the door. Guilt compresses and constricts the capacity to move forward. It literally strangulates your ability to keep going forward, like a boa constrictor. Nope, not going anywhere right now. You're going to sit here in this pain and this misery, and you're going to think about what you did. So where's the guilt and the shame coming from, Virgo? So going back to this imbalance of work and home life. Easiest way not to have guilt or shame is to stop doing the things that are making you feel guilty and shameful. I mean, I'm no rocket scientist, but I guess I could be if I put my mind to it. And this one looks a little simple. Quit doing the same things over and over, expecting different results, whether it's the feelings that you have or the feelings that others have towards it. Chances are they aren't going to change. Because it's the action that needs to change. It's you that needs to change. It's your mindset. It's your perspective. Your approach. On the flip side of this, because our dogs or our pets are so quick to forgive, they're just like kids at a daycare. They'll be screaming and mad at each other one minute and the next minute they're best friends again. when we scold a dog, yeah, it goes and, puts its tail between its legs, but it doesn't bite you in the ass every time you walk by because you forgot for the third trip to the store now to get him a treat. No. They forgive pretty quickly. And maybe they remind you to not be so hard on yourself. If it's warranted, then by all means, get real with yourself and make the changes. But if you're just sitting around coming up with reasons why you are not dad of the year or husband of the year or son of the year or best friend of the year, well, that's what you call victim status or fucking annoying. So, let's balance this stuff out so that way we can have an easy breezy, beautiful July